Hey friends, welcome back to Display TV. I am your host, Sarah Pribis, coming to you live from New York City. How we doing on this fabulous Wednesday, on this first day of a new month? Did we all say rabbit, rabbit this morning? Do we know about that tradition? Chaz, do you say rabbit, rabbit?
I don't know what that is.
You've never heard. Scott, do you know rabbit, rabbit?
No idea.
Time out. We need to stop everything that we have planned for today's show and see if anybody else knows about rabbit, rabbit. Yeah, you're supposed to, on the first day of a new month, if you say rabbit, rabbit as the first thing when you wake up and bring in your new day of a new month, it brings you good luck. Does anybody else know about this, or am I just making up this random thing that I've been doing literally my entire life? Please let me know. Lauren, you've never heard of it either? Some of us brush our teeth. Okay, Chaz, thank you for that. Anybody? What's that?
You should try it.
Okay, I said the first thing that you speak. That doesn't mean do you speak while you brush your teeth? Is that a thing that I don't do?
I sing happy birthday.
You sing happy birthday out loud while you brush your teeth?
Yes, so I know how long it is.
Does anybody else sing happy birthday out loud while they brush their teeth? Honestly, the most important question is, does anybody else say rabbit, rabbit to ring in a new month? Okay, well, this is a tradition that I've been doing for years, when I remember. Honestly, I didn't remember today. I don't lie to you. I didn't remember today, so I guess that means I'm not gonna have a great month. But it's June, it's Wednesday, we're halfway through the week, and of course, we're here with a brand new episode of Trivia Today, kicking off in 30 minutes. Of course, before that, I'm gonna give away a trivia answer. We're gonna talk about how to earn money on display, and I'm gonna show off some of your original content, and we're just gonna chat. We're gonna catch up. We had a 3-day weekend. We caught up a little bit yesterday. I missed all of you and definitely happy to be back. Hugsy says, guess what day it is? Hump day. There we go. Chaz said we had the most users ever in trivia, ever yesterday. Guys, look what you're helping us do. You're actually listening to me when I say invite your friends. Maybe you're earning a little extra money because you're bringing people here on display, getting that 10% referral bonus. And then they're playing trivia and you're helping us grow our trivia platform. I love it. Thank you for everyone. Yeah, Lauren said if you sang happy birthday while you're brushing your teeth, you would get toothpaste everywhere. I agree, Lauren. I think that you must not be doing a good job brushing your teeth, Chaz. It cannot be effective if you are both singing and brushing at the same time. That's my personal perspective on that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask Chi of Steel and I'm gonna ask Capper7. Do you guys know about saying rabbit, rabbit to start a new month as a good luck symbol? Does anybody know about this? I want one person to acknowledge the fact that, and I want you to be honest though, has anybody else heard of, Chi of Steel said, say what now? Okay, look it up. Chaz, can you look it up just so I'm not crazy?
Yeah.
Did you look it up yet? You're doing it right now? Okay. Because maybe I made this up, or my mom likes to make things up and then she convinces me that they're real. So like maybe I've been doing this my entire life and it's not really a thing. But I'm telling you, I think if you say rabbit, rabbit, first thing of a new month, when you wake up, it's supposed to be good luck. Okay, I see rabbit, rabbit emojis from Do It Neatly and Urban Sombrero. So that's, oh. Okay, and Lauren says, it does come up when you Google Sarah isn't crazy as much as it pains me to say it. I mean, I am crazy, but I can be crazy and I can be right about something, so there you go. Well, friends, if you want to ring in your neck, if you've just woken up and you haven't said anything today, say it now, say rabbit, rabbit. And if not, you can start again next month. I've just given you a new tradition to help bring you some extra luck, which you might need in trivia today. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe you're already excelling at trivia, but maybe you need a little extra luck, and there you go. I've just given you, I'm always here to help my display bees, right? Okay, well, so much is coming in this month. It's a great month to be celebrating. June! I love June. So I want to know, what are you most looking forward to in June? What are you most looking forward to celebrating, all of you, right? Maybe it's not saying rabbit, rabbit. Maybe it's something else. Is it the end of school? Is it Pride Month? Or is it summer solstice? What are you most looking forward to in June? Which of these things, the end of school, Pride Month, or summer solstice? Happy Pride! That was to you, Chaz, and to everyone else out there. I'm excited about all of these things, although I'm not in school anymore. But I do remember the end of school being one of the most exciting days. Not if you're a parent. Scott, do you love the end of school?
It's yes and no.
Yes and no. See, Scott, one of our producers here, is also a parent. And I was going to say, I bet you if it's a parent that you would ask the end of school question to, they probably have mixed feelings around that. So that makes sense. All right, let's see what everybody says. Tap in your answers. Weigh in. What are you most looking forward to in June? Okay, 53% of you saying Pride Month. Love that. 29% of you saying summer solstice. Yes, summer definitely gave us a nice little peak the last couple of days here in New York City, but maybe for some of you it's not the summer solstice, right? Depends on where you're tuning in from in the world. You might be like, where I'm at, we're going into our winter month here. In which case, I'm curious, let me know in the chat where all of you are watching from and what season you're ushering in right now, right? Because I know not for everyone it's the summer solstice, but here in New York, it is summer. I mean, again, not yet. We gotta wait a couple more weeks in June. But you can feel it, it's in the air. Today's a little cooler, but the last couple of days, I had to put in my air conditioning unit yesterday. It was in the 90s. It was quite hot here in New York City. I love it. Well, we'll be bringing you some themed games this month, maybe to celebrate some of these things. So definitely keep tuning into this show so that you can hear those announcements, so that you can study if there's a themed game to be studying for. Now, again, please let me know in the chat once the poll comes down where you're watching from, what season it is where you are. But for those of us that it's summer, I can tell you that one of my favorite summer activities, aside from, of course, going to the beach, enjoying the great outdoors, sometimes it's just too hot to do that stuff, right? It's a little too hot. So I do like to sit inside in my air-conditioned apartment, and I like to binge some television shows. I like to stream the movies. I like to stay cool indoors. Which leads me to our next question, which is the fact that there's a lot of new stuff coming to our TVs these days. So I want to know, what are you most excited to be binging? Lots of new stuff out there. What are you watching right now? Are you watching Stranger Things? Are you watching Pistol, Obi-Wan Kenobi, or America's Got Talent? Lots of options. So you might even be watching something that's not here, right? In which case, again, I invite you to write that into the chat once we're done with this poll, because I need to add it to my list. I just finally finished Ozark. I won't spoil it for any of you because I'm a good person, but woo, that show was incredible. Incredible. I loved Ozark. What else am I watching right now? I actually just started watching The Morning Show, which came out, I think it was like one of Apple TV's first shows, but I'm loving it. I just started that, and I gotta get on. I'm gonna start Stranger Things tonight. You guys, what are you watching over there?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things? Anyone else? Scott, what are you watching?
Nothing new lately. Just finished those. Oh, Obi-Wan.
You watched Obi-Wan. Okay, what'd you think?
Good so far.
Good so far. 0% for Pistol. Well, we'll have to change that. Pistol's highly recommended. It's got Maisie Williams from Game of Thrones. It's on Hulu. But we got 38% for Obi-Wan Kenobi. We've got 36% for Stranger Things. And we've got 25% for America's Got Talent. Again, I really want to know, is there something that we didn't list here that y'all are watching? I gotta know. I gotta add it to my list. I feel like I'm just going through shows like this these days. And there's plenty of great content. There's lots. So I don't feel badly, getting to the end of the show and then being sad about the fact that I finished it, which sometimes I do, right? Like you watch something and you so look forward to that thing, and then you finish it and you're like, oh, now what? But there's actually so many good things. I feel like I have a whole list of things that could keep me going all summer. Okay, Chico99FB says the French Open is on through the weekend. Love that. What else is happening? What else are people watching right now? And again, I want to remind you to write in where you're watching from, what season it is for you. I like to know my audience. I like to get to know all of my display bees. Shania says from Pakistan, enjoying hot June. Okay, cool. It's hot where you are too. I love to see that. That's interesting. Spring in New York City, says Chaz. Although Chaz, it's starting to feel like summer.
No, I hate it.
You hate it. You liked walking to work today in this nice cool weather.
True.
Yep, it is true. We got Chota Beam playing from Syria. Hey, Bent Carey, good to see you. Hey, John Sean. We got No Chest from Kenya. All right, we do. We have a global audience here in the chat today. And you want to know something cool? You all can come earn money on display. You all can play trivia. That's coming up in 20 minutes. But let's talk briefly about how you can earn money on this app without playing trivia, because that's really important too. That's what we invented this app for. That's what we came up with it for, right? Because on other social media platforms, I bet you notice that you post a lot of content and you don't see any money for that content. Unless, of course, you're an influencer. You got millions of followers, thousands of followers, whatever, right? And then you got brands and brand deals and stuff. But for the regular people, right, for most of us, we're putting up that social media content and then they're earning money off our content because they're running ads on it, but we don't see any of that money. Now on display, you actually make back 50% of what those advertisers are making, or what the social media platform is making on that advertising content, right? So let me explain a little bit about how that works here. So of course this app is free, right? We just want to give back because we see the value that you provide in posting and creating. So once you are posting your photos, your videos, you'll see them circulating in the feed. You'll notice that every 3 posts, there's an ad. The money from that ad goes 50% to display and 50% to the 3 creators whose posts appear above that ad. So you've just got to be posting, and then you can start to passively earn that way. Now, the second way that you earn money here on display is by tapping the Support Me button. This is actually how you help another creator get paid. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to another creator's post. You're going to look on the bottom right of that, and you're going to see a little yellow S, right? It's a little circle. It says Support Me. There we are. You see it? Okay, so you're going to tap that button, and it's going to take you to an ad. If you watch that ad all the way through, it's usually about 15 seconds. You've just helped that creator get paid, just in the time that it takes to watch the ad. That's all you have to do. You don't take out your wallet, no money comes out of your display bank account. If you tap that button, you watch an ad, the advertisers are paying to have eyeballs on that content. So then that money goes 50% to display and 50% to the creator that you just supported. So make sure you're taking a couple of extra minutes every day just to support some creators that you see making the effort to post, right? And I guarantee you, if you're doing that, people are going to return it and they're going to support you, and that's going to help you earn money on display. Now the third way that you earn money on display is by inviting your friends, and I know y'all are doing it because, again, trivia has been growing. We had our highest numbers yesterday, so thank you for that. But in case you need a refresher, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to your main menu, you're going to tap Invite Your Friends, and once you tap that, you'll see you have 3 different options. This is how we can trace your referral to you. So you got copy link, you got invite contacts, you got a QR code. Share this to your other social media platforms, text it to your friends, and once one of your friends or your family members sets up a profile using your unique link, you make 10% off of whatever they end up earning here on display. So bring over your friends. If they make $10, you make $1 just because you brought them here, and make sure you're using your links. Yeah? Cool. Hey everybody, welcome on in. Let's see, let's catch up and do some quick shout outs. Oh, Ben Carey's ready for the 8th question. Okay, I see why you're here. Don't worry, it's coming. It comes every day. For anyone that doesn't know, we do have trivia coming up in 15 minutes, which means if you're tuned in early for this pre-show, I give away the 8th answer to the trivia, right? So I give it away to everybody who's here early. So I'm gonna do that, don't worry, I'm getting to it soon. I just wanna say hi to some people that are joining us late. Hi, Love TR. Hi, Susanna1. Hello, John Sean 10. AM Steele, Dr. K Sharma. It's so good to see everybody here. Oh, you said you finished spin time just in class. Let's try that one more time. You finished spin class just in time for Sarah and trivia. Chota Beam, spin class is cycling. It's like bicycling, but on a stationary bike. It's a form of exercise. I love that you were doing that. That's awesome. And right in time. Good timing. All right. You know what? I'm gonna reward that timing by giving away a trivia answer. I think it's just about time. So here's how it's gonna work. I'm going to ask you question 8. You're gonna attempt to answer it, and then I'm gonna reveal the correct answer. This is for no money or points. Just so that you have the answer in today's game. You feeling ready? You feeling up for it? Let's do it. Okay, here we go. In this phase of hair growth, the follicle shrinks. Which one? Which phase is it? Is it anagen, is it catagen, or is it telogen? In this phase of hair growth, the follicle shrinks. Anagen, catagen, telogen. We all want our hair to grow, but do we know about the actual phases of hair growth? My hair's getting long. I probably need a haircut sometime soon. We got anagen, catagen, telogen. I don't know if I would have known this aside from me having to ask this question today. I'll be honest with all of you. But let's see how you do. And then again, I'm going to reveal the correct answer. And I want all of you to shout it out if you got it right. And if you did get it right, how you got it right, if it was a lucky guess or not. Okay, the correct answer is going to be what the majority of you guessed, which is catagen. 47% of you got that. Catagen is the correct answer. It is the phase of hair growth in which the follicle shrinks. Now in anagen, you've got hair growth, and I believe telogen is where the growth stands still before the follicle falls out. So there you go, but catagen is your correct answer, but that's a little bit more about the different phases of hair growth. So who got it? Let me know. I mean, now you're all gonna get it in today's game. That's the bonus of tuning in early. You all have, now you only have to answer 9 questions. If you got that right, give yourselves a pat on the back and a shout out in the chat and tell me how you got it. Bravo, friends. I love it. Okay, now of course, you don't just have to win trivia in order to make money on display. So I've already talked a little bit about how you can be posting and how that can earn you money. So let's show off what some of our creators have been posting on this app that I'm loving. All right, first up, we got this one from Discard the Raft. Gorgeous views. Discard the Raft's a great follow. Lots of cool UK content, beautiful, beautiful scenery. And he loves to like explore the outdoors and go on adventures. Sometimes you get architecture, but a lot of times you have these gorgeous scenic views. So if you want to see a bit of the UK countryside, definitely go check out Discard the Raft. I love it. On a bike, no less. How cool is that? Beautiful. All right, next up, we've got this from Heart of a Mermaid, 92. Ooh, nature at its finest. We got a wasp here. Are we scared of bees? I mean, I don't know anyone. Does anyone love bees? You could, right? They give you honey. This is a wasp, though. They kind of freak me out. I'm not going to lie. I see one of those, and I get a little nervous. Speaking of bees, and we've been talking about binging, if you guys haven't watched Yellow Jackets yet, highly recommend that. That show was really, really good. Okay, I want to give a couple shout outs really quick to people who got it right. Yeah, AM Steele said I got it wrong, but that's why we tune in early. Exactly. Oh, Chaz getting compliments in the chat. That's awesome. Chico99FB got it right. The prefixes helped, right? Sometimes using your words, sometimes using language actually helps, our process of elimination. All right, friends, let's go back to doing 1 or 2 more posts from all of you. I'm on a nature binge right now, right? We got this one from Dana T. Cherries. We were talking about summer, ushering in summer. I mean, nothing makes me think of summer like all the summer fruits. What's your favorite summer fruit? Do you love the cherries? Do you like blueberries? Do you like watermelon, pineapple? What's your favorite summer fruit? What makes you think of summer? I'm gonna say cherries and watermelon. I love it. I love summer fruits. A healthy sweet. I'm a sweets girl. I love my sweets. I would also say ice cream is a favorite summer fruit of mine as well. Okay, let's do one more post. This one is from Mihai80. Gorgeous views, love the architecture, love the cloudy skies. You know, I've been really into seeing some of these like not super sunny skies or not super blue skies in my feeds lately. I think they're extra gorgeous, right? There's so much texture and layers there. Just a reminder that it's as simple as going outside, snapping a pic, and posting to display. That'll earn you some money, all right? So get them up. I'm always looking for content to feature on here if you want to earn a little extra money on display. And of course, we've got trivia coming up in 10 minutes for $500. I'll see you there. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an all-new episode of Display Trivia, live from New York City. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis, and today we are playing for 500 big ones. It will be a game that will test your wits. It will challenge your intellect. This game will bring you to the brink of death.
No.
Okay, yeah, that's not true, and I also legally can't say that. But it will be tough. You might want to give up, or worse, give in. Could I see you, Display Bees? Okay, well, I don't actually see you, but I see your worth. I see what you're capable of. And I'm ready for you all to kick butt and take names. Hopefully you'll do the right thing and give those names back when you're done with them. But I want you to take what's yours. Am I getting too feisty? You know what? Good. Let's go over some rules. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears on your screen, choose carefully because once you tap, there is no going back. If you get one wrong, though, just keep playing. I mean, you can't win, but isn't the real prize living well? Wait, no, that's the best revenge. Anyway, hold your phone vertically and make sure it's connected to Wi-Fi to get the best experience. Your winnings will appear in your Display bank account if you're actively posting and you have a completed profile. That means profile pictures. We want to see your adorable faces and we want to see that you're ready. So, real quick, for no points at all, just for practice, would you rather say cheese, say my name, say, what are you doing later tonight? Say lovey. I think that's a different spelling, but honestly, that's a pretty good mantra for this quiz. You know what I mean? 51% of you had your mind on Destiny's Child, and I think maybe today's Destiny is a win. No more saying, just doing. Let's go. It's time for Display Trivia. We feeling good, friends? Let's see who's hanging with us in the chat, ready to play. Story, you look ready. Hefe says, rabbit, rabbit, good luck to all. Whittle Monkey also wishing everybody luck in a different way by actually saying good luck. But I love the rabbit, rabbit reference. We got Chaz saying, woo! Eternal Darkness is ready. Mamacita is ready. Okay, all right, I see all of you. Let's do this thing. Question 1. Bees create this. Honey, havoc, hardware. What do bees create? Bees. Artists of the animal kingdom, aren't they? Chefs, even. You know what? Now that I think of it, I bet Remy from Ratatouille had a bee under his chef's hat telling him how to cook. That's canon. But 95% of you going after that sweet stuff, honey, and shooting off like a cannon into question 2. The element represented by C is oxygen, carbon, helium. What's represented by C? Tap your answer. Oh, say, can you see? D, E, F, G? No, yeah, I cannot see any of these elements because they're gases. And gases are like toxic exes on social media. You know they're lurking around, but they never show face. Oh, God. It's my ex now. The only thing about him more full of hot air than his head were his promises. But no empty promises in this game because 99% of you knew the answer was carbon. I'm proud of you. Question 3. Charmin is a brand of this: paint, toilet paper, batteries. What is Charmin? Get those answers in. There's nothing Charmin about walking out of the public restroom with toilet paper stuck to your shoe. A problem the Charmin bearers would never think to warn you about because those numbskulls don't even wear shoes, do they? Huh? Okay, yeah, that anger might have been a little bit misplaced. I apologize, Charmin bearers. You guys have always had my back and my front. TP is the product, and 96% of you are producing right answers. Question 4. Who was not a member of Silk Sonic? Anderson .Paak, Frank Ocean, Bruno Mars. Who's not a member of Silk Sonic? I love a good power collab. Before Silk Sonic, the best that we had was Alvin and the Chipmunks. Alvin and the Chipmunks. You know, I hear the Chipmunks are fronting their own independent side project now, and honestly, I wish them the best of luck. Silk Sonic is made up of Grammy winners Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars, and they're keeping the 70s inspired looks and tunes coming our way. 93% of you are powering up. Question 5. What is located at the center of the Milky Way? Black hole, supernova, white dwarf. What is at the center of the Milky Way? Do you know? I'm not one to gossip, but this supermassive black hole totally thinks she's at the center of the universe. So what? A whole galaxy revolves around you. Look, no one still cares that you were voted most popular in high school. It was 1 billion years ago. Let it go. The only thing faster than the speed of light isn't a black hole's gravitational mass. It's 93% of you killing it. While we head into question 6. Despite their death, this person will be CGI'd into forthcoming Marvel movies. Chadwick Boseman, Stan Lee, Carrie Fisher. Do you know who it is? Is it right to keep using someone's image even after they're gone? Well, that do not admit picture of me that hangs in the Phoenix Airport Chili's bathroom certainly doesn't think so. Ugh, I hate that they use that photo. Man, I'm gonna miss those baby back ribs. As one of the co-creators of Marvel, Stan Lee made cameos in a number of films, and it was recently decided that he will continue to do so through digital recreation. 89% of you showing up today fully rendered. Question 7. The sports league owned by The Rock competes in wrestling, football, weightlifting. The Rock, doing so many things. Like, The Rock now owns his own sports league? What's next? Paper? Becoming a Baskin-Robbins franchise? Scissors, get out of crypto while you still can. Dwayne The Rock Johnson recently purchased the XFL, which is a newly revamped American Football League hoping to compete with the current uncontested NFL. Somebody pass the chili dogs and wings! 86% of you got it. Question 8. In this phase of hair growth, the follicle shrinks. Anagen, catagen, telogen. In which phase does the follicle shrink? Honey, I Shrunk the Follicle, I gotta say, is a really lame addition to the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids cinematic universe. But, you know, like, what more do you expect from Hollywood these days? The growth cycle of a hair happens in a few different stages, but once the follicle matures and becomes securely rooted, it shrinks in the catagen phase. 94% of you not even remotely fazed by this question. 2 more to go. Let's do it. Question 9. Which architectural style flourished most recently? Arts and crafts, Art Nouveau, Art Deco. Most recently. Screw architectural styles. The only style I'm interested in, Gangnam Style. I wish I could remember the name of the guy that sings it. Psy. Oh, right. It's South Korean hip-hop sensation Psy. I would say he's got style, but definitely not Art Deco, which peaked sometime between 1910 and 1940. Arts and crafts design was popular from 1880 to 1920, and Art Nouveau peaked somewhere around 1900. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. And some of you lost your peak before this question. That's okay. That's all right. 16% of you got it in this brutal question 9, but you're almost there. It's time for the final question. Question 10. Which plant is an angiosperm? Lodgepole pine, Spanish moss, rhododendron. Angiosperm. Angiosperm is the scientific name for a flowering plant, or a great word to get a room full of grown adults to giggle. I know. Angio is a super silly sounding word. But the only flowering plant on this list, it's not the coniferous lodgepole pine or Spanish moss, but the rhododendron. Yeah, Yes, gorgeous. A flowering plant found in Asia and the Americas. Maybe you have one near you. 19% on that last question. Brutal last two questions, but if you survive those last two, I have a feeling you're gonna make out with a pretty penny today. How do we do for, oh my goodness, 20 winners today. Chaz, give me the math. Give me the math on that one. Oh my goodness, 20 winners. If you're one of them, shout yourselves out right now. That's a whole $25 to people today. That is, I mean, go buy yourself a fancy dinner. My goodness, congratulations. Mr. 9821 said, holy crap, I just won $25. Yeah, you did. That is a great little piece of money to be walking away with today. Love that. Those last two questions were tough, huh? Whittle Monkey got a 7 out of 10. Paul Tuckett, good job, winners. Tough Q10, right? Last two were tough. Mad Cow won. Woo! Most Arrow got an 8. Tim Dozer got a 7. Nunes Wendy got an 8. Sandeep, so close, was the last two. The Gotcha Cowpode got an 8. Bravo! Roma, 3 out of 10. Pro Anuj got an 8. Hugsy got a 5. Congratulations, everybody! You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you are gonna get paid. If you need some help, I give away a little answer every single weekday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 30 minutes prior to trivia, so tune in and grab that. Otherwise, I'll see you back here tomorrow for another stack of $500 on display.